Hello, hello, welcome in. Let me know when you're here. Hey, thank you for the reminder because I almost forgot to go live tonight. Whoops, it's so new of routine that I completely forgot. I was just over here chilling out, making some snakes, and then I saw your message and I was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to do that now. How are you tonight? What are you making? If you're making anything, that is. Or, you know. I'm working on a snap bracelet snake. I'm just kind of throwing some random pattern together, trying to, oh, still working on tofu. So you must have a lot done now. I feel like you've been working on them for a few days. On 15 or 16. Wow, you're really going to town on those tofus. That's awesome. Any favorite you have? Any themes you have? I liked your baseball you did the other day. Hey, welcome, welcome. I'm not gonna answer that. Shorebird color, bright pink and peach. Ooh, together? The bright pink and peach together? I'd like to see a picture of that. What's everyone doing tonight? What do you have on your hook if you're crocheting? Perfect. Can't wait to see it. I am working on, hold on. I just have to do something here. I am working on, yes, please. Thank you. I was trying to figure it out myself. I am working on a snap bracelet snake. So I'm just trying out different random designing to see if I can get it right. I've done a couple others and I didn't really like the heads, and so now I am you know, working on a new design. Hey. Oh, Ireland. Hi, Ireland. What time is it there? What time is it where everyone is? I am in Eastern Standard Time, so it is 8:04 p.m. here. Thank you for that. And 7 p.m. So you're in like Central Time. What are you doing up at this time? Oh my goodness, that is early. Well, what are you guys doing awake? Shouldn't you be sleeping? I would be snoring right now. No, I am not in Florida. I'm on the East Coast, but I am not in Florida. I am further north. Wow. 3 a.m. Wow. It was all over the place. Very cool. It's hot outside, can't sleep. Yeah, I get that. I feel that. It's hot here too. It is hot here too. Go to bed. Yeah, okay. Go to bed late, rise early. Hey, welcome. Good to have you. All right, I am almost to the end, and then I can. Oh no, you have the flu. I'm so sorry. I was sick the beginning of this week too. It was not fun. Yeah, thanks, Lois. You're doing awesome. 2:48 makes, yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear, but yeah, it's I'm still kind of like congested a little bit, but I am through the worst of it. I was pretty sick. I literally was just like laid down in bed for like an entire day, and then on half of one end and half of the other end, I was in bed quite a bit. My son enjoyed it because he was able to get some, you know, YouTube and Nintendo Switch done during the time, which I felt awful about because, you know, I try to keep him pretty busy, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. Oh, yeah, that's the worst. I'm sorry that that's happening to you. It's not a good feeling to be sick. That is definitely not fun. I don't wish it on anyone, that's for sure. Oh, did you? After 13 tofus. Yeah. Hey, but at least you have that many done. And doesn't, you know, as long as you're getting them done, it doesn't have to, they can all be a little bit different. Oh, I am so glad that I finished. Look, I have a factory knot. Those darn factory knots, but it's right when I'm getting ready to weave in, so I can make that work for me. Might need, well, oh boy, really bad. Really bad. So yeah, because you're getting dehydrated, right? Do you have someone that can take you there? I hope so. Oh, good. Oh, how come, Lois? Don't hate them. All right, guys. Let's see. Get this little knot hidden here. Oh, that, okay, yeah, the factory knots. Yep. Yeah, I do too. They are the worst. It's like, I don't pay good money to have to deal with your knots because I'm working on a project. I don't have time to be dealing with little factory knots. Let's see how this guy goes. Yay! What do you guys think? Is it a keeper? I think I like this head. Out of all the heads I have done, I think this is my favorite. You should be proud of your stuffed animals. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I think I like, now I have to remember what I did with it because I don't remember how I did it. Small step at a time, home reach, yeah. Ooh, Beetlejuice themed ones. Should I make another one, guys? Do you think think a kid will like that? I know my son stole the one I did earlier today. He was like, "Yep, that's mine now," and he just walked away with it. Hey, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Ah, oh, there we go. Ah. Yes, I want to know that too. What is everyone crocheting? It's just it's a snap bracelet. Yeah, I'm thinking like having a few will be fun for kids. Like I said, my son loved it. I made a couple others. He has his with him, but I made a couple others with different heads, but I just didn't like the heads. They weren't like really, they didn't really show enough for me. Like I was like, you can't really tell that there's a head there. And so I kind of redesigned it, and I think I like my newest design. So now I have to like figure it out and write it down. Created flying squirrel. Oh wow, I bet that's really cool. What pattern was it? Madeline Mako, Finley Froggy, Current Whip. Nice. I don't think I have that one by her. I have quite a few of her patterns, but I don't think I have the frog. I'll go look it up. I've just created it. I didn't write. Oh, wow. So did you write it down notes as you were creating it? Or did you just kind of freehand it and not even think about like writing it down? Because that's kind of what I did with this, is I just freehanded it and then I forgot to write down what I did. So now I have to figure that out. Finley is cute. That is the one Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me pull it up so people can see him. All her patterns are still on sale right now too, it looks like. She's had a sale for quite a while now. Ooh, her new dragon is out. I think I might need to get that. Let's see. So I see a crochet frog, but it doesn't say Finley on it. Baby Della. Hey! Finley is still in my whip waiting to be sewn. Oh, yeah, I have, man, you guys, so I did so good. I was like, okay, I'm gonna like make all of these finish all of these whips. And then I finished all my whips, and it took me an entire month to like clear out my stash. And then I ended up starting to do that again. I have like random whips all over my house. I have a griffin I had started to do, and then I have just put that to the side. Let's see. I did finally finish my dragon, so there's that done at least. And yeah, so I'm just kind of working through my whips again, I guess, but not really. Got to do that. All right, let's see if I can remember what I did on this guy so that I can recreate him and write it down this time at least, so I don't forget again. Interesting. I don't know why. Not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Let's see. So, what's going on with everyone tonight? Ask some questions if you want to. Let's get this chat going. Oh, I hear my cat. He's meowing outside, asking to come in. But then when I go to let him in, he won't come in. He's very annoying. Oh yes, I've been doing snakes all day long. You will see a video all about it coming up on Wednesday. So that's my newest. It's gonna be my newest video. I don't think this is right, but I'm just gonna go with it. Well, I have a 5-day market coming up. So I figured having lots of random things available will be good for me. You love making snakes, Nessa? Nice. I don't mind it, to be honest. If you were to put your products in the store, what do you think a fair percentage the store would get? So I have put stuff in stores before. One place took like 10%, one place took like 20%. What I would do is anything that you're putting into the store, if you want to make, like if you still want to make fully what you want to get from it, then just whatever percentage they're asking you is to raise it that much so that you're still getting your fair amount from it. I started one, but I didn't have any more stuffing. Oh, for the snake, yes. Well, the ones I did earlier today had only stuffing in the head, and then the rest of the body was stuffing free. They usually get 20 to 30%, and sometimes a fee on top of that. Yeah, so I mean, each place is going to be different. I would feel it out. I would see how traffic is going with it. And if you feel good about it, if it's not, it doesn't like, if you don't feel off about it, then I've heard like 25 to 30% should be the highest they should ask. Anything higher than that might be a little much. But I don't have anything in stores at the moment, so. You have a store in particular that you have in mind, and are they asking you a certain percentage? I've been thinking about doing Etsy. I mean, I have like a shop completely set up with my name and everything. Hey, welcome in. But I just haven't ever actually put anything up for sale on it. I started to at one point, like years ago. I had started to add inventory into it, and then I just stopped because I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to sell anything. So now I'm kind of contemplating whether I should do that or not. What do you guys think? Yeah, some places will do like, well, I had one place that they like charged a monthly fee for like a space, a shelving space or whatever. And then they would do 10% on top of anything that actually sold. So that's an option as well. If you have like, you know, say $20 for like one shelf, and then like they take a percentage of anything that sells. There's that option too. Have you had people like basically scammers? Are you talking about, Letitia? Like I've had scammers try to buy. I can usually mark them, like I can usually tell it's a scammer before I can tell it's a scammer, just the way they talk. %30 is what they said. Yep. That's, yep. Hopefully, I will definitely have to. Yeah, and you don't have to mark it up, you know, exactly 30%, but like the way I would do it is get what you want from it before you take away that, you know, after you take away that percentage, whatever percentage you mark it up, you're still getting what you want for the item. The agreement for stolen stuff varies on each place you go to. So usually you have to sign a contract for them, you know, so that is written down. If it gets stolen, X, Y, and Z happens. So that depends on, you know, who you're working with. Yeah, I've worked with some shady people in the past that have steered me wrong. So just, you know, I've lost some money before from someone who basically I signed a contract with them, and then they just like got up and left, and like, yeah. So just be careful, okay? Yeah. I got hurt pretty bad by one person, so you just got to be careful of who you work with to really, you know, have a good sense of who this person is, get an idea, talk to other people who maybe you see their stuff in the store, you know, reach out and see what they have to say about the person too, because I did not do that and I should have, and I got hurt. All right, let's see. Kind of like trying to read comments and trying to design this at the same time. No, thank you. I don't want to. It's not that's not this area. We're talking about crochet. So if you have to talk about crochet, you can stay in. And if you want to shout out, then sorry, I'm not going to do it. Okay. Unless I know who you are and you've been in here and I've discussed things with you before. So. Oh yeah, that's like the whole Zelle thing is one of the ways I always know that they're like scammers. So if so what usually happens if someone messages me on like Instagram or something and says, is this for free or is this for sale? Can I buy it? And then I will, if I will first go kind of look at their profile and see what kind of profile they have. And usually the profile alone will tell you right then and there, this isn't like a legitimate person. And then I will turn the tables on them and I'll start asking them questions. So I'm asking them in a polite way, like, oh, hey, so, you know, where are you from? Do you need this to, um, hold on a second. It's not letting me. So anyway, I will, you know, ask them questions. I'll turn the table on them, be like, where are you from? Because, and I'll be like, oh, just, you know, are you local or do you need me to ship it to you? What's your address? And all of that. And usually when they give me an address, I will go and Google search them, like Google Maps them, and typically it will be like under construction or like some warehouse somewhere, and then you definitely know like they're no go. And yeah. Oh no. I hope you didn't lose too badly on that. Oh no, that's a lot. Oh man, I'm sorry. There's so many scammers out there. I tell you, it's so hard this day and age to like actually get ahead in the game. It's like, really, why do people have to be so awful and just like take advantage? Ah, that's so frustrating. All right. I have no idea where I am on this head. Well, see, my problem is I can tend to be very leery of people, and sometimes a little too leery, because I'm like, I don't know. I've been like kind of hurt before, so now I'm gonna be like unsure about you. So I don't know if that's good or bad. All right, let's try this again. Any other questions you guys might have? Can't guarantee I can answer it for you, but I can try. So, hey, welcome. $4 and it's still painful. Yes. Well, that's a good positive. I always, hi, I'm glad you're here. Do you crochet? Oh no, Eve. Yeeks. Yeah, it's kind of a shady world out there. Ugh. All I can, the way I look at it is like live and learn, live and learn. Just try to find a positive out of a negative and move on so that I know not to do that in the future, right? It's kind of what my kind of mantra is. Oh, cool. Well, welcome. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'm happy to have you here. I am working on trying to figure out a pattern for a snake head that I made earlier, and now I can't remember what I did. Oh, a turtle, sweet. I'm working on a snake, if I didn't say, if I said, haven't said that already. Let's see. I really should have written this down so that I wouldn't have to be trying to figure out what I did here, because I like it and now I don't know what to do. I guess I could look at it and try to figure it out that way, but I'm just gonna play with it for a minute and see what happens. Has anyone else here tried, well, I know I saw the flying squirrel. Has anyone else done any freehanding lately? I'm working, Susie, it's a work in progress right now. I don't actually have any patterns for sale. It's just something I'm working on to see if I can remember how to do it. I just made it today. So there's snap bracelets and just Amazon. I just went on Amazon and I bought like a bulk of snap bracelets. So I ended up doing, I think I got 48, and because I figured it would take me a few tries to get what I wanted. And I just got the colored ones. You can get them like completely white. But I figured if I never finished all 48 of them, I have the colored ones, so they would be good for like gifts, like for my son's school, like Valentine's Day and stuff like that. So, oh, well, thank you. Yes, there's Tracker in the back trying to dig a hole into the pillows. This is what he does. This is his process. He's building his little nest. I'll let you guys watch. Let me get my nice pillow out of the way. So he has taken over these two pillows, and my other dog is over here on my other two pillows. And yeah, they steal my pillows from me all the time. Great old dogs. Oh, hold on. I prefer casually. Yeah. Safer that way, right? Sold snap bracelets can be found at Dollar Tree as well. Oh, I never thought to look at the Dollar Tree. I never did. That's a good idea. This is definitely not right. No, it's not made out of yarn. It's fabric. Does it look like it? Ah. Oh, fun. Tangled Mess Creation. You did some of these? Did you just design your own? The hardest thing I've ever crocheted. Ooh. Let's see. I did a Hydra. Let me see if I can pull up a picture. It wasn't that it was hard, it was just that it was kind of complicated. It was a pattern test I did. I loved it, but chances of me making it again anytime soon is probably like slim because it was a lot of work. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of it. Let's see, what else have I done that was hard? Oh, here. So I made this. And it was fun to make. And then here's the back of it. I don't know if you guys can see. And then like here's a close-up of one of the faces. And they all had like little different I'm writing it right now. I've just been kind of, I started with this, went to this, got to this one. I like this one, and now I can't remember what I did. And I'm on live, so it's hard to like work on it. Did I sell it? No, I still have my Hydra. He's downstairs. Oh. I want to make Anchor the Octopus so bad. Ooh, neon tentacles. That would be cool. A bunny? Yes, I've made multiple bunnies. Actually, like, I just started following you, Tangled Mess Creation, on Instagram. Yay! Oh, ooh, those are cute. I like the red one. Very, very nice. Yes, I've made multiple bunnies. Multiple, especially around like Easter time. I was doing a lot of pattern testing for them, so I got a lot of bunnies created. I have been crocheting for almost 20 years, but I just started like amigurumi within the past few years. Really started it within the past like year. Here's a bunny I've made. That's Buster the bunny. I made this one. This was also a pattern test. and it's a cheeky bunny. It has little butt cheeks. And then I made this little bunny here in this one. So I made, it was like a snuggler and then it was a stuffed one. So those are some bunnies I've made. Yes, crocheting. I do crochet. I crochet every day. If I don't crochet one day, there's a reason why. It's probably because I'm sick or I'm somewhere where I can't. Those are the only two reasons why I wouldn't crochet in a day. So I crochet. Oh yeah, I have this snake I did just before I did the other snake too. But yes, I've been working on snakes today. Great questions. Keep them coming. Do you want to learn how to crochet, or do you just let your sister do it for you? And how do you say your name? Is it Trinae? I think I'm gonna have to result back to looking at this to try to figure it out, because I am on live, so it's harder to figure it out. Did you put a pattern test out, Beth? I'm always willing to do a pattern test. I actually have slowed down on doing pattern tests because I do want to get into creating my own patterns. But at the same time, I just haven't had time to do it because every time I get a new pattern test, that takes away from the time that I can actually be like working on my own. Hey, Monique. No way, you did not. Oh, I would have loved to have pattern tested for you. What's your name on Instagram? So if I see you do like a pattern tester call, I can like jump in on it. Or you can just like message me. You guys are always welcome to like be like, hey, would you want to pattern test this for me? And if I have a chance, if I have some time on my hands, I would totally do that for you guys if you wanted some help. And then obviously I talk about my pattern tests on YouTube, which helps people find your patterns. So, you know, it's a win-win. I get to pattern test, you guys get to get some cred for your stuff. I mean, I'm not like huge Instagram or anything like that, but gotta start somewhere. Okay, I just, oh my goodness, it's so cute. He's very cute. Very cute. Oh, that's awesome. I just followed you, so I'll keep an eye out for more of your calls. Super cute. Love it. I love possums. Opossums. Well, I went into that lesson. Oh, that's the pattern. Yep. I remember now, Lois. But yes, I actually did a pattern test this past week for a different opossum by Eclectic Scribbles. It's like a snuggler. Let me see. Let me pull up. So it's like this little snuggler guy. And then my cat was wearing him. So I like possums. I've done the snuggler. I've done like the little chunky possums. I've done the playing dead ones with the chunky ones. I've done a couple of Susan Darby's, what's Crochet Mojo's patterns. So I've done her, I can't remember her, like Posy or something. She's like the mama with the baby. I've done her. And then I've done her roadkill possum before. Another artist to do a raccoon mod. Oh, cute. Raccoon mod would be so cute. Yeah, I really need to. Yes, her dragon, Eclectic Scribbles dragon. I pattern tested that. I was obsessed. Absolutely. I have made, let's see, I've made 6 of them by now. So I really enjoyed that one. Let's see if I can pull up. Oh, yeah. I made like a little video of me. This is my sons that I took around with us when we were away. And so it was like beautiful setting outside. And so my son and I took him around and just took a bunch of pictures, like bunch of videos. My son would be like, okay, Mom, now put him here and pan in like this and then pull it out. And then like, just all kinds of fun things. So it was fun to get him like involved in it as well. Yes, me too, Letitia. Maybe someday I will be that person. But honestly, I don't know like how to get the pattern out there. That's my problem. Like I can create it, but then to like put it out into the world is like a whole other ball game. I'm not great with technology. And so that's where I struggle. It is the year of the dragon. I have made many dragons. I just made my niece. I gave it to her today, actually. Winnie the Dragon by Red Mills Crochet. I just gave her hers today. She liked it, and I played a little game with her too, where I was like, oh, sorry, I was sick this week, so I wasn't able to make you your dragon, and I gave her one of the little Eclectic Scribbles snugglers that's like this big, because she was expecting like something this big, and I gave that to her, and she was just like, thank you. And then I felt bad, so I pulled out the, so this is the one I gave her today. So then I pulled this out, and I said, just kidding. Now you have 2 dragons. So she said that the little snuggler was the big dragon's baby. So it worked out. Canva helps me a lot. Yeah, so I know like to do like put the pattern within Canva itself, but then I'm just like, okay, so I have the pattern in Canva. Now how do I put this out to like on Etsy and everything so people can get it in PDF form and all of that? Do you just like, can you do that through Canva? See, I don't know. I don't know. And that's what scares me is if someone has a problem with it, I don't know how to fix it. So I should have brought some water over and I forgot. I should be crocheting right now. This is all I got. I really like this head. I wish I remembered how. Because I have a few ideas that I want to go and put out there that I haven't seen out there yet. And I'm just scared by the time I finally like sit down to do it and then finally figure out how to get it out there, someone else is gonna have done it already, even though I've been thinking about it for months. Choose PDF or JPEG. Okay. Do you have the paid version or do you have just the free version? I feel like I would have to get the paid version to be able to really put something good together. Oh, I think it's coming. I think I'm getting it. I think I'm remembering. Oh, well, thank you. I will definitely keep you in mind if I get kind of, stuck. If I actually finally do this, I keep saying after this market, after this market, after this market, I'll do it. And then, I mean, if I keep saying after this market, it's never gonna get done because I always have a market. I'm like, well, I need to like just make a bunch of stuff for this market after this one, after this one. But at the beginning of the year, one of my goals for the entire year was to make a pattern and put it out there. Doesn't have to be a paid pattern, it could be a free pattern, but just to get a pattern out there, just to like break the seal and get going. Poggy's Place. Oh, nice. I've been following them for a while. I was actually she did a live, she did like a collab live with someone else the other day. And I only got like 5 minutes of it before I had to go do something else. But it was nice to like just see that. Yes. Oh, thank you. I don't know about that, but I appreciate the compliment. Sometimes I don't feel very smart, but yeah, I've been dabbling with the idea of, so I have an Etsy page that I started many years ago, but I never actually sold anything on it. So I just have it there. I had started to upload some pictures, but then when it was like came down to actually posting them, I chickened out and I didn't do it. I wasn't ready for it yet, I guess. And so now I'm like, maybe I'm ready for it, but at the same time, it's a risk. So how much do I put myself out there before I get like, feel like I get shut down or something, you know? So I've been dabbling with like the idea of doing like a plushie drop or something on there. But at the same time, I'm just a little nervous about it. I have a granny square pattern I created, but I'm having a time with camera. Oh, so is it something you're gonna put out there, do you think, for like um, a pattern, an official pattern? Hey, welcome. Glad you're here. You know, all technology, I always feel like such a, the old, like, my son can like boom, 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 go through it now. And he's only 8 and I struggle with it. And I just like, I feel like what I used to complain about as a child, I was always like, you and technology, like to my mom or something, right? I can't ever figure it out. It's so simple. Just do this. And now I'm that person that's like, I don't know how to do this because I'm still stuck in the old times. Never too late for the party. Welcome in. Oh, don't be like, I mean, so what I told myself, that was another goal I had. So I had a couple goals I wanted to fulfill this year. It was one, make a pattern and put it out there, which I have not done yet. We're getting close to the end of the year. I mean, not technically, like, not, well, yeah, I mean, we are getting pretty close to the end of the year now. Have not put that pattern out yet. I have not designed that specific pattern yet because I've been putting it off. And my other goal was I'm just going to go ahead, throw myself out there on YouTube, see what happens. I was like, I'll give myself a couple months, 3 to 6 months, and see what happens. And at first, when I first started, it was very slow and quiet. Let's just say that. Like I first started and the first good month, it was kind of like crickets. There's no one around. I was like, oh, why am I doing this? I maybe had like 7 subscribers and I was just like, okay, well, 7 subscribers is good. Okay, my goal is going to be like 10 subscribers. If I can get 10 subscribers, I'll keep going. And then I kind of switched around some things. So it's like, okay, obviously this isn't working. I'll go try something different. And I was like, I'll get, you know, getting a little frustrated about it. I was like, okay, no one likes me, so I'm just gonna like stop. But I have to give myself at least 3 months before I just completely quit. And then it's, you know, I put some more stuff out there and I kept being consistent with it. And then it's starting to build now. As you know, there are people that are like engaging, like you guys are engaging with me. We're like, you know, connecting, building this community, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to build a community with other people that had the same interests, that maybe had some questions, maybe I could help answer, or maybe I could ask them questions if I got stuck on something. And so that's mainly why like I'm here now, is because it's like, okay, this is fun. Like I finally have found like a community that like I feel like you guys are like my people, and it's been really rewarding the past few months. Yeah, at first it was tough. It was scary. It was hard to like sit in front of a camera and be like, okay, here we go. This is my life. This is what I do. Not very interesting, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I watch other people that do it, and so it's definitely been fun and exciting and very different, and very rewarding in different ways. I feel like it makes me more productive because I'm constantly like, okay, what's my next video gonna be? Like, I'm like, okay, I gotta put out 2 videos a week. What's this one gonna be? Okay, so now I have that one done. Now I have to go on to the next one. So that like it keeps me productive. So I've gotten so much more crochet done within the past few months than I have in like an entire year before, because I'm always trying to get to the next thing. Paper and pen. Paper and pen. That's me. Oh, thank you. I've done Facebook Lives before, and then I was like posting on my Facebook little videos and stuff, and so it's like, okay, well, I'm doing it on Facebook. Why don't I just go over to YouTube and like just do YouTube? Why not just give it a try and see what happens? And I mean, if it's a complete flop, then move on to the next thing. Oh, thanks, Beth. I try to come on every funny thing is, every Sunday and Wednesday I upload a video unless I'm sick or something and I don't get a video out there. Like this week my video came up late because I was sick. And then I try to do a live every Wednesday and Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. My husband will be coming home hopefully this week. So I'm not sure if I will be as consistent on my lives, but I'm certainly going to try to continue to be consistent. Nice, Letitia. Hey, you're doing it. You're doing it, and that is all that matters. Let me make sure I'm following you, actually, or subscribed to you. The wording. I'm bad at the wording still. I'm like, let me see if I'm following you. No, it's subscribing. Wrong thing. Let me see if I'm subscribed to you. Just so, if I'm not, I can do that because I think I might be. Let me just double check. Everyone go follow. Subscribe. See what I mean? Oh. I wasn't, but I just subscribed. You're at 555. I'm kind of a person at number, you're at 556 now probably, but I'm a person that has like the repeating numbers. I like that. I feel like those are good signs, good vibes. So everyone go follow Blue Heart Crochet if you're not already. Too much jargon. Yeah, really. Oh no, I'm sorry about the storms. Yeah, of course. You can always catch me on the repeats. Angel numbers. Yep. I'm all about angel numbers, and I feel like 555 is a really good one. That means really good things are coming to you. Yes, see, this is how we build community. We share with each other. We follow each other. Like, I love the crochet community because I feel like we really are very supportive of one another. And I feel like a lot of people just don't do that. And the crochet community seems to be pretty good at that. Your number is 222. Yeah, I like 222, 333. I like the 1234 too, or the 234. I like those ones. For a while, I was seeing 222 everywhere, and I always would like look it up and be like, "What's that mean again? Good things are coming my way." And it was a lot of the time it was like when I felt like I needed to be doing something, and then I would see the repeating number, and it would be like, "Okay, this is my sign. I am doing the right thing," and to keep going. And hey. I am working on some snakes. What are you working on? I see 10/11, my son's birthday, and 4/77. Aw, February 2. That's cool. So yeah, it'd be 2, 2. Yeah, I'm always watching some new crochet person. My husband is like, "Do you ever watch TV anymore?" And I'm like, "Not really. I just watch my fellow crocheters on YouTube." And then when I run out of videos and I'm waiting for them to upload, I don't know what to do with myself. I just sit in silence. Oh. Ooh, working on a cow. Fun. Like, what style cow are you working on? Any particular creator? Dahlia the Axolotl Dragon by Red Mills Crochet. I don't think I've seen that one. Hold on. I gotta go check this out now. I have a lot of Red Mills crochet patterns because one, I love dragons. I just made one. And two, she makes great patterns. Dahlia. Ooh, she cute. Did that just come out? Did she like just put that one out? Because I don't think I've seen that one before. Look at it, guys. Hold on. She's cute. What colors are you doing? Well, so actually today's the first time I've put my TV on to watch a show in forever, and I wanted to go to into my Netflix because I wanted to watch the second half of Bridgerton because I still haven't watched it because I've been putting it off. And I couldn't get into my Netflix. It said that our TV wasn't the right, it wasn't compatible with this TV. And like, this is the only TV we use for Netflix. What are you talking about? It's not compatible. I had to message my husband to tell him to tell that it was okay for me to watch it. So I had to wait an hour for my husband to actually like get my message and do it for me. So let's just say I've only gotten like 30 minutes through my Bridgerton, and then Lois reminded me I had a live tonight because I totally forgot. And so now once I get off here, I'm gonna go finish watching some Bridgerton. So it's a little steamy. I just gotta say, this has been like the most steamy season yet. Black and white. Dragon yellow, gray, light blue. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's what I had to do too. It was very weird. Yes. Have you seen any of it, Beth, or just you just missing this season, or or do you just want to like start it completely? Okay. I think I'm getting the head the way I want it. Even though it's taken me over an hour and 15 minutes to do. The Duke is fire. I have not seen The Duke yet, so I should watch it. That's what I'm hearing here. What other shows should I watch if I were to watch shows? Give me some ideas. My husband's coming home, so we're going to be watching TV together, so. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah. First season is The Duke. Okay, got it. It's been so long since I've seen the first season. I was a little bummed when it went from like season 1 to season 2, and then like the certain characters weren't the same main characters from the first season, because I wanted to see the continuation of them, and so that was, but that's just the way they do it. No, I still have not. Like I said, this is the first time I've turned my TV on um since we since probably 2 months. Like, it's been a long time since I've put the TV on, just to sit down and watch. So I have not yet, but I still want to see it because I remember what you told me last week about it, that I need to, what was her name again? The like sheriff chick. I needed to. Virgin River, I have watched that. Vic, yes, Vic. Maybe I'll put that on. I'll put it in here in my notes to remind myself. Vic from Longmire. How do you say it? I have to check her out. Netflix. It's on Netflix, right? I think that's what you said. My husband's into the older TV shows. Like, he loves anything black and white, basically, because his father and him used to watch that stuff all the time. Virgin River, yes. I didn't know the Virgin River show was from books. I feel like any good show comes from a book. Sweet Magnolias, I have not watched that one. I think I watched like the first episode or something and I just didn't get into it. Sometimes I have to force myself into a show. And that was maybe one of them that I just haven't gotten into yet. Guys, can you guys hear my cat meowing? He's sitting outside the window meowing to come in. I should probably get up and put him in. British Mysteries. Suits. My husband watched Suits, and so I got bits and pieces of it because I always wait for him to watch shows if he's interested in a show. But if he's watching TV and I'm not in the room, he'll just continue watching it without me. So rude. So that is one. I haven't seen all of it. I've just seen bits and pieces of it. I know some of it, but it's not one I've watched all the way through just because my husband watches that without me, or watched that without me. I think he actually bought the last season on Prime or something because it was like the last season. And so then I was just like, he was like, I have to see it. And so he bought it instead of waiting for it. And I'm pretty sure it's over now. I know, right? Work from Masterpiece Theater. Lincoln Lawyer. That's a movie, right? Lincoln Lawyer with Matthew McConaughey. Is that right? Or am I just completely on the wrong realm? I'm getting hot in here. I think I might have to turn the fan on, but I don't want to because it's going to be loud and you guys just worry you guys won't hear me. Okay, it's a series. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of something else. Go watch that one. Okay, I'll watch it, you guys. I'll report back in my YouTube videos. Yes, Georgie, I'm gonna come out in just a second. These animals, they are constantly asking to come in, come out, come in, come out, come out, come out. PBS, yes. Okay, let's see. Not quite the same, but it's a start. At least I'm writing it down this time so I can tweak it for my next one. You hear my dog snoring in the background? Okay, let me just make sure I have this right. Good night. Good luck with your pattern test. Crime in action. Born series. My husband's all about the Born series. Loves it. Criminal Minds. Do they have that on Netflix though? I'm not sure they have that. I don't have very many. I have I have Prime, Disney, and Netflix. So anything on those? Okay, so let me write this down before I get too far. NCIS, that was one of my father-in-law's favorite things to watch ever. And every time I was over hanging out with him, it was like NCIS was playing. He was obsessed with it. I miss that. Lincoln Lawyer. Okay, so that was the one that I absolutely have to watch. Then there was Longmire. Criminalized. Oh, it's on Disney? Seriously? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna let my cat in real quick and grab some water, guys. So when they request you to tag other people, it's just to get to get more people to follow them and to like spread the word. So it's just kind of like a strategy of getting more attention to their posts, and that's why they do that. Sometimes that's another reason I've slowed down on pattern testing so much, is because like I don't want to annoy so many people. Like I can only reach out to the same people so many times before they're gonna get annoyed that I keep messaging them. It's like, oh look, another pattern test. Oh look, another pattern test, because I want a pattern test. So I've slowed down on adding pattern tests just because of that. I do not have Paramount. We had it we have it off and on. So if my husband's home, chances are there's a show on Paramount that he's gonna watch. So we're gonna watch it for like a month or two, and then he's gonna get rid of it because we're done watching it. So he does that sometimes. But like Yellowstone. Have you guys seen Yellowstone? That's one I like. We watched that one a lot. Yeah, there's only so many times I'm gonna ask, you know, other crocheters to follow or join in on a pattern test, because they're gonna stop following me because they're gonna be annoyed by me. You got, see, so you tell me I have to see Lincoln Lawyer, you have to see Yellowstone, and then report back. It's a good one. At first, when I heard about it, I'm like, I don't want to watch cowboys on a ranch. No, thank you. You want to watch it. You want to watch it. It's good. It's good. Good stuff. I'm probably going to get off here in a few minutes, guys. So, yeah, I love him. At first, I didn't really, I don't know, I wasn't like too keen on him at first. I don't know why. But I love him now. I think it's because I was going to start writing with this and crocheting with this, by the way. He's such a good guy, though, in the show. I just love him. And, okay, so I was watching, what movie was I watching? I think I was watching Dazed and Confused the other day, and my husband was like, well, not the other day, a few months ago, my husband was like, yeah, Rip is in Dazed and Confused. And I'm like, no, he isn't. I don't see him anywhere in here. And he was like, yeah, that's Rip right there. And I was like, that is not Rip. And he was like, yes, it is. And I looked it up, and I'm like, he does not look the same now. Completely different person. Hi, Georgie. Hi. Yeah, he's on Yellowstone. You'll know. Um, so my husband is funny because he always sends me the parts in Yellowstone. So there's this girl named Beth on Yellowstone, um, who's, how would you describe Beth? A little wild. We'll just say she's a little wild. And so my husband always sends me like the little reels of like Rip and Beth and like him walking, and she's like doing her thing, and he's like, I don't have the energy for you today, but I love you. Now I'm gonna leave. And he always sends this to me because I guess he compares himself to Rip and me to Beth. I don't know. That's kind of but I guess that means he really loves me because Rip really loves her. So I guess it's a good thing. She's the daughter you should have had. Oh. Have a good one. All right. I'll give myself like 5 more minutes just to see if I can get through this thing. I finally think I got the head done with all my chalking, and so now I should be able to just fly through the rest because it's just the same the rest of the way. Is he falling off the pillow? Well. So Tracker is a special dog. He definitely you know, keeps me happy. He's a character, that one. Kinda yes, kinda no. That's just how he is. Ah. I am making, so I'm working on one of these, but I was working on, oh, I think I like this one even better. It has like a little bit more of a pointy nose. So accident of forgetting what to do actually helps me out. But so anyway, it's a snap bracelet, and I'm making it into like a little snake. So I'm just like designing my own thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been doing snakes all day. So my video, since you guys are here, you've heard it first. My video for Wednesday is going to be how many snakes can I make in 24 hours? And the 24 hours is today. Yeah, the nostalgia of the snap bracelets. Oh my goodness, I had so many. And I remember it was always like, when I had them, I was like, oh, you gotta be careful. Snap bracelets can be dangerous. But didn't they like recall snap bracelets for a little while because they said they were like dangerous or something? Oh. What was his name, Lois? It's always tough when you lose a a beloved. That's why I recall them saying something about that. I mean, I don't think they were ever, but they were like, did they ever used to be like, Leo? That's cute. Did they ever they used to have like metal or something in them, and they were like, "Oh, you're dangerous." Like, or maybe that was just my mom, because she didn't want me having any more because I had too many. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. He's snoring back there too. And the other puppers over on the other pillows, they like to lay on my pillows and stink them up. I tell them all the time that they're the reason I cannot have nice things. You too. You're also the reason I can't have nice things, Mr. Georgie. Yeah, I know. I know. Don't you sass me. I'm always surrounded. There's always something on me, near me, touching me. I get like overstimulated by touch sometimes. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Thank you. Yes, speaking of hydrate. Ah, so good. I like water. I know a lot of people complain that they don't like the taste of water, but All right, let's see how this thing is going. So George is purring, Tracker is snoring, and then Fred is sleeping with his eyes open. Which is always creepy. All right. It's coming. Hi, Fred. Are you coming to say hi? Come say hi to everyone. Hi, buddy. Fred's my old man. He's 11 going on 12. Right, buddy? He's a good boy. And George is even older, actually. George is 16. And he just had his medical visit, his like yearly, for shots and all of that stuff. He just had that, and they said he's probably one of the healthiest cats. Elderly cat. Oh, ouch. You want to sit with me? Come here. One of the healthiest elderly cats they have ever seen. So that was cool to hear. My husband might not think the same thing because he's not his favorite. Yeah, they are all obsessed with me. Fred just scraped my arm because he wanted to let me know he wanted to lay down and I wasn't welcoming him in enough. Hey, buddy. Why? You're a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. He says, it's time for bed, Mom. Bigger eyes? What eyes do you have for it? So do you have to like wait for them to come in? Are you doing painted eyes or do you just have safety eyes? I try to keep in stock multiple sizes just for the fact that Tracker. I try to keep multiples in stock just for the pure fact of never running out of eyes, because if I stop a project midway through because I'm waiting on something, it's probably going to take me a couple months before I even want to start it back up. So I'm bad about that. Tracker, I'm telling you, Tracker needs a YouTube channel all on its own. I think he would be much more popular than me on YouTube with his personality. He has a very, very large personality, that dog. He's something. He certainly is. Hi, yeah, we're talking about you. Did you get stuck? Oh, big stretches. Fred's like, what about me, Mom? I'm here too. Oh, he's something. He definitely costs me money, that's for sure. You know, I'm into like the bigger the better sometimes, I feel like, especially with the big projects. I like the really big looking, although I don't usually carry much higher than like 24 millimeter. I think I have some 30 millimeters just as backup, but I don't usually use them. I think I try not to do too many really large projects because I don't know, I don't want to like just sit on a bunch of large projects. So I try to do like medium-sized projects mostly that call for like 18 to 20-ish millimeter safety eyes. But I did end up using a pair of 30 millimeter safety eyes the other day for a project because the eyes I had ordered I accidentally sent to my husband instead of my husband's work address instead of our address. And so he has those in his bag. He's like, I'm bringing your safety eyes home soon. But I the next size I had was too small. I think I only had like a 20 millimeter and they were gonna be too small. So I ended up having to use 30 millimeters. So they were really big on it, but it came out cute anyway, I think. So she does humongous plushies and she's like, they go. They're like as big as her sometimes. I saw she was working on something like, she had a reel the other day of her working on her biggest project ever, and it was like on her kitchen table and it was like taking up the whole thing. So I'm curious to see what that was. She's cute with her hug check. I like that. All right, guys. Once I'm done this guy, I'm going to get off for the night. Maybe I'll put on some Lincoln Lawyer or Longmire, Meyer, whatever it is. This is the yarn that Owen got me for Mother's Day. I'm finally using it. He'll be so excited. Night, Nessa. Thanks for joining in. These dogs. Yeah, that depends on how big the project is, I guess. That's another thing. I'm always so nervous. I'm not gonna order the right size. Almost done. My yarn is starting to squeak. I swear, the humidity has been so high that it almost makes all my yarn squeaking. It tends to squeak more when I'm on lives than it does when I'm just like sitting down by myself. Maybe it's because I'm like trying to go fast. I don't know. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Oop, my wrists are popping. They're oh. I don't get painted eyes. I've never gotten any of the painted eyes. I get the eyes that have like the glitter backings. I want to get some painted eyes eventually, but I feel like if I get painted eyes, I'm not going to want to like get rid of them. I'm going to want to make everything for myself with them. So I haven't committed to painted eyes yet. What I would suggest if you're not really sure what sizing you should do, and you want like the glittery eyes or something, what I would do, this is just me, is I would order like a multi-pack on Amazon or AliExpress or something like that that has the glitter eyes of like different sizes. I mean, depending on how big your plushie is, go from like 16 millimeter up to like 30 millimeter eyes, and you can get them for a fairly cheap price. And then you'll have them all kinds of stuff. You'll have to make more plushies for them to use them all up. But that way you can kind of figure out what sizing you need. And then if you decide that you want to go with painted eyes, at least you'll know what size to get based off of the varying sizes that you get from Amazon. That way when you're spending that more expensive, you know, you're spending bigger money on painted eyes, you know exactly what size you're looking for, so you're not like just buying the wrong size and then feeling bad about it. Yeah, so I have, let's see. Let me grab some things I have so I can show you. These are actually 30 millimeter ones. So they're just, and then you can always get them too, and you can paint them yourself if you wanted to, because like they come like this. So they have this clear behind them. So a lot of people will buy these with like the glitter backings or whatever, and then they can just paint them themselves. So like it comes like, this is a 30 millimeter eye, and then you have the glitter backing, and you add the glitter backing to it, and then you just put it on your plushie like that. So like I have a whole bag of them because I don't really use the 30 millimeters very much. I think I got these for Christmas, actually. But yeah, so you can always start with that. And then I always have like my random like smaller millimeters. So I have like my 14, 16, and 18, 14, 16, 18s that I use a lot for like the smaller stuff, like these guys. And then I have varying sizes of like the glitter eyes. I'm just not going to dig them out right now. So it's always, you know, figure out what you're looking for. But yeah, you could always paint them yourself. I attempted to paint a set one time myself, but it was for a pattern test and they weren't going to be dry quick enough. So I ended up just doing glitter eye backings. But yeah, I never ended up doing the fully painted ones. All right, guys, I'm closing him up. Closing him up. I always tell myself I'm only gonna stay on for an hour, and then I always end up staying on for like 2 hours. Because I have so much fun with you guys. I'm just gonna go crochet after anyway. Might as well just stay on and chat with you guys. Do you guys like the tapered tail like that? I kind of feel like, is it more of like a finished look, or should I just keep them all wide? Just asking. Personal preferences, always welcome to hear what you guys have to say for that opinion. What paint is used for your nail polish? Tapered, okay. I think for the paint they use, like acrylic paints, glitter paints, is typically what I see, like paints, like that you get at the craft store. And then there's a way to like close them up and seal them in and everything like that. And it's just, I don't know. I haven't gotten into that. Tapered. Everyone says tapered. Cool. All right, guys. Here he is. What do you think? See, I like him facing this way. the tail forward so you can see the tail. Tail. It's not coming off. Fingernail polish will work too. Good to know. I got some glitter fingernail polish I'm not using for my fingernails. I used to paint my toenails, but I don't do that anymore just because once I had a child, I got lazy. Maybe not lazy, busy. Different priorities. So I just don't paint my nails anymore ever just because it chips and then I have to redo it and then I don't redo it and then it looks bad, so I just don't do it at all now. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I have finished my little snake guy, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night because I'm tired. I'm still catching up on my sleep from when I was sick. I have an idea for what I'm gonna do for a dragon. So I was thinking of doing dragons as well. Alligator would be cute too. If you have any other ideas of what you think they should be on here, let me know. I'd love to hear other thoughts. It's fun, simple, quick-ish. It wasn't quick tonight because I had to work on the pattern and I was talking. But other than that, all right, guys, I will see you all later. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Which head do you like better, the pointed or the square? I think I like the pointed better, but I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on that too. Axolotl, that would be cool. Pointed. Okay, we're on the same. Yeah, the pointed looks cooler. Cool. Awesome. All right. I will see you guys Wednesday if I don't forget. I'm sure Lois will remind me to get oh, wait, actually, I will be at my market on Wednesday. So Wednesday actually Wednesday and Sunday are both. I'll be at my market late. So maybe I can see if I can try to get on live there. I don't know if they're gonna have good internet or not, but I will see what I can do. Otherwise, I won't be on until the week after. So I'll keep you guys notified on that. But yeah, good point to put up there. I might not be on next week just because I'll have that market, but I will try to. All right, guys. See you later. Bye. Thank you.